When a man has done what he conceives to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. I believe I've made that effort. And that is therefore why I will sleep for the eternity.
The great Nelson Mandela, a hero forever. He had a ride or die who was there for whatever. Winnie Mandela, he was the president and lived a life full of sin, but he did what he could for the world. That is not gonna end. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. He proved the point to make the world better. Stood up for the world to make it life better. Shout out to Mandela, man, he was a great fellow. He led his people through apartheid to make their life better. He tried to get it together. With Winnie, they did whatever. When it came to them, they didn't care about the day or water. He stood up for his rights, set buildings on fire at night. He went to jail half of his life, and the people thought they weren't right. He was the first black president who led South Africa through the emancipation from the white minority rule, because they didn't sit right with him. He didn't want money or fame, he did it all for the change. Now in 2014, we can say he made a change. He a role model, a leader, an activist, and a teacher. He do it all for his people, and he would not go mislead them. At the age of 7, he went and got his bridge education. His teacher gave him the name Nelson, and it really impressed me. Nelson went all the way his name. It was rolling ha ha. That's a fact for y'all that didn't know that. Nelson Mandela, a hero forever. He had a ride or die who was there for whatever. Winnie Mandela, he was the president and lived a life full of sin, but he did what he could for the world. That is not gonna end. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. He proved the point to make the world better. Stood up for the world to make it life better. Mandela spent over 27 years off in prison. He did it for his people. There's a really good reason. He encouraged violence at first, now he just wanted peace. When he thought peace wasn't so fine, so her and Nelson broke part release. So me and her broke part release, but the jail won't let her part from me. I'm looking at the judge like, please get the handcuffs off of me. Mandela would describe the father of the nation. He used motivation and dedication to make a better nation. To live in the sky above, live in the sky above. He looking down on the world like, where is all the peace and love? Where is all the peace and love? I'm thanking the Lord above for making this world something that it maybe never was. He fought for the civil rights and equality for the blacks. For a decade, he was a man of violence and didn't cut no slack. He suffered for the sins of white guilt and absolved those who believed in him of the sin of racism. Nelson Mandela, a hero forever. He had a ride or die who was there for whatever. Winnie Mandela, he was the president and lived a life full of sin, but he did what he could for the world. That is not gonna end. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. He proved the point to make the world better. Stood up for the world to make it life better.
Nelson Mandela always stood up for what was right. He did the crime, he did the time, he took half of his life. They took half of his life, his violent crime, they wasn't right. As he stood in front of the judge, they took him somewhere that one night. University of Fort Hair is where it all began. He told the people don't worry, so they knew he had a plan. They tried to take their land, and so they started praying. They took it to the courthouse, said beat the case if you can. Mandela was the man, with a special plan. He told the people of South Africa that we would rise again. A lot of feelings lost and a couple broken hearts. Always killing and stealing when we should be one heart. Beat, beat, together we can't be beat. Mandela told his people that we'll fight back with peace. So many people got hurt and so many people have cried, but one thing you forget, can't kill none that won't die.
Nelson Mandela, a hero forever. He had a ride or die who was there for whatever. Winnie Mandela, he was the president and lived a life full of sin, but he did what he could for the world. That is not gonna end. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. He proved the point to make the world better. Stood up for the world to make it life better.
I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunity. It is an ideal for which I hope to live. But my Lord, if it need be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.